Hello and welcome back to Atlantis City in City Skylines. We are back here in the city to detail some of the new areas that we've built in the last episodes that went live on my channel, and let's jump in it and see what that looks like. So this is the area. As you can see, it's a pretty busy area in here. I'll just pause a little bit so we can really see what's going on in there. So what we've done here, we've redone this whole area here at the top of the screen. And we have a lot of empty areas around here in the main avenue, around here, in the middle here, at the back of the courthouse. Yep, courthouse. The roundabout, around the roundabout, the middle section in here, just behind this park. And, well, around the solar draft tower, and over here as well along the metro line. So the goal today is to, I forgot to mention this area as well, but the goal today is to actually tackle these areas and make something nice for our citizens and make this pop a little bit more and not just look so plain and bare as it is at the moment. And, well, let's start this by taking a look at this area. I think the first thing is that we need to fill some gaps in here. That's not gonna work. Alright. If I try to fill this gap, we will miss the pathway in there, and that's not something I want to do. So I'll leave it as it is. I might do it in here though, like just filling this area, maybe not this small bushes that we have in here, but this gap definitely, this one as well. This doesn't look right, having that empty, and yeah, I think we should be fine. We can take a look at this, but let's start from this side, from the right side to the left. Starting here, we have this official park. So, and then we have all high density residents all along this area. Now that's interesting. Yeah, that's all. I don't know why the building didn't come up there, but well, it's all right. I guess what we can do is basically add a bigger tree in there to fill the space, and when something pops up, that will go away. So like this one, that fits really well in there. And along this road here, what I actually want some palm trees. Hey Jack, good evening. How are you doing? Are you having a good day? I just don't want anything too big. I think those will look quite nice. And these will be a straight line right in the middle. And then we'll go all the way through. Well, let's go through here, and then this will move slightly inside, right? There you go, that's already looking better. It's not just like bare grass in there. Now let's look at our flowers. I know that we have some. I don't think I'll go with planters in here, although that would do. That might look good if you do that. What we can do, we can change these and put it a little bit together, so it doesn't look like we have more than one, just like be one long one. And yeah, I'm pretty well, Jax, and was alright. Pretty busy day, I guess, for a Saturday, but yeah, managed to get a new episode recorded for City Skylines, which is always a good thing, I would say. And yeah, I think that's all. Basically, Just did some things at home. Nothing too major though. Oh, this actually look wrong. And now we go away, remove everything one by one. My idea of making them look like just one thing didn't work. I don't know if that's the planter or something else. Usually it works. Maybe should try another one just to see how that looks. -1. Yeah, it still looks wrong. That's unfortunate. Maybe those. How does this look? They look quite nice actually. Ooh. Maybe I want this one, but I want to space them out a little bit. I think just slightly more. I want people to be able to actually walk through it, but give the impression that like it's all closed. So I'll go right at the edge of the bare parts and the green parts. Hello Will, how are you? Good evening for me. Maybe should curve this around a little bit. Yeah, that looks slightly better. And I think I'm happy to go all the way through here. Why not? Just gives you something. Though I'm going closer to the road here, but I think that's fine. Alright, we have these in there. I was thinking about putting some plants in here, but I don't know if I will. I might leave that for some other areas. Unless now they struggle to find these grasses or ground cover that doesn't actually look like 3,000 square meters like this one. Like it's a huge space. Yeah, don't want to overdo as well. Just want to dot some around and then we can mix with some other types. In some areas we might put like them a little bit closer together. And we can use this gap. This is actually part of the building in there, so we can use that. There we go. Morning for Will, afternoon for Jack, and evening for myself. That's that's the whole word for you. Whereabouts are you, Jax? I know where you are, and I know where I am. I am in Australia, by the way. But I don't know where you are. And yeah, this is feeling well. Again, it's always good to add something at the ground here so it doesn't look too bare, and it's odd when you don't have anything on the ground. Like, look at the difference on this area now to this area where we don't have anything yet. And that looks pretty good actually. Or like this. This area looks pretty cool actually. Even without the ground cover, but I think it's greener in this area because of all the trees. So the ground looks a little bit better. At least I think so. But yeah. Alright, I don't want to overdo this. I think that'll be more than enough for this little area around the main avenue in there. And from here, how do we actually hide this? Could add like a couple of big trees in there, but I don't know Yeah, this one is okay over there. Actually, this big one might be the thing to do here. How does it look from the street level? Oh, that's just perfect. Good. Now, do we want to add something in there? No, I don't. But I will add a fence over here. Let's grab our fence. And what type of fence do we add there? Don't need anything fancy, I think. Just the park fence will probably do. Just bring these all the way over here. Connect, please. Alright, I'll do this and then I'll move things around. We move these around here. That wasn't the idea, but you know what? I can work with that. And from these, nah, to be honest, I didn't like it. Go back there, straight this out, and we connect another one. And let's hope that works now. It does, yay! Done. Cool. So people can actually walk there through this side. I might add another one on the other side, by the way. Jack, are you... Oh, you crashed your game earlier. That's never fun. It usually happens to me as well. Usually when I'm like recording for more than an hour and a half to two, I usually have to stop one recording, start another one. But, you know, sometimes you get so much into the game that you just forget all about that. You're from Nepal? Oh, nice. Oh, I have to you live, yeah. The lowest altitude you would get in Nepal. Alright, that's good. 6 meters above the sea level. Wow. That's not too bad, actually. It's partially hilly in the north. I live in the plains in the south. Yeah, it's high, but it's still doable, I think. You can survive. Hey Charles, welcome. How are you doing today? I think the question at the moment is, would you survive living in Nepal at 6 meters above sea level? I think it should be alright. No issues from... What is that? Not what I want. Let's go all the way. Actually, what I might need is to turn these all the guidelines off, and then we pick the fence again and bring these all the way over here, more or less. And then, whoops, in there we can do something like this, and I'll pick this up and move this over there. So we basically have some sort of gate in there, and we remove the last piece on that side. All right, that works for me. Now I feel like we should have some bushes in here. I feel that would make sense. So let's go for it. 6 meters would be high mountain in the Netherlands. That's true. Well, to be honest, where I live, probably the same. Near the sea level here, so that's not very high. And this one, yes. And we can again just go all the way over there and make something more interesting there. It's like It's not too much, but I think it makes sense. Maybe I could even add like one or another tree over there. I think these ones would be too tall for this area. Yeah, definitely. Maybe some bamboos. I do like the bamboos. Over there. And maybe another one over here. Yeah, I think that looks good. Like nothing too much. I'm trying to not overdo it. And hello. what are you doing here? Can you please tell me? Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree with you, Jax. If the place is like mostly flat, you don't even realize how high you are. And they're crossing in here like they shouldn't. But yeah, I've been to a place where you just go high, but everything seems like the same. And it doesn't feel like much unless like it's really really high, then you start feeling like the air around you thing and you can breathe properly. So but that's a different thing actually. Yeah, Kathmandu is about 1400 meters above sea level. Yeah. 200 meters in hours are still considered a hill. That's true, Charles. Sometimes that will need. And some people will even like get tired for going up that hill. Oh, 300 meters, bro. That's not high at all. That's... I don't even know what altitude I am right now. I would have to take a look at that. Let me add a few bushes in here, and I want just to fill this area. Where are my yellow flowers? These ones. Like this area, it's a little bit more abandoned than the other areas, so I want to give it that look with a few more weeds in there and some areas a little bit overgrown, not so cared about by anyone. There we go. And you know what I'll do? I'll actually change some things here. Give me just trees, actually, and props. Yeah, I think that's enough. I'll move these around a little bit. And I'll move these around a little bit. And then I'll do a pathway in the middle. But this one will be an invisible pathway. And the reason why I'm doing this is because sometimes people will just cut corners. And, well, this one could be one of those places, right? Instead of going all the way here to come back, they'll just go straight here and go over there. Let me take a look at the shot now. So I bet you all, as I walked up a mountain of 1700 on vacation in southern Germany. I live on a very high spot though, 2 meters above sea level. Yeah, be careful. You track it, that would be awesome. Now I think Charles is asking if you actually walked all the way to the peak of the mountain. on your vacation. I hope you had a good vacation, by the way. Well, let me go back to my build and trees. We need trees over there. Right. So let's see what we can use in here. I haven't used those trees very often. So I think I'll get a few in there. Maybe another one in here. Oh, people are walking through here. I love it. 3 more over there. Come on, you can walk through there. It's fine. I saw one of you walking there. You can do it. But yeah, and now this area is starting to feel more welcome. What's this traffic around here? Oh no. I might have messed up the traffic lights here when I did some changes in there. I'll have to take a look at that later again. I'll remove that. And I think what I've done here, I'll actually turn that off for now and stop and remove, and then I'll take a look at that later on. And then I'll probably just do something like this. You have priority. I don't care about anyone else. And well, I stay at the hotel in a valley that was like 750 meters high. So I walked like 1,000 meters up. That's quite a lot. Because of weather, I missed out on a mountain that is almost 1900. Oh, that's pretty high. I bet the view from up there would be pretty awesome. There you go, traffic is finally starting to flow over there. They're just... oh, I see. Crossing is a problem here. That's what's slowing everyone down. I hope you guys feel like a small traffic fix. Because I certainly am annoyed by this. We have 3 units on that side. Or, oh, I know what I'll do. So let's bring the node controller, add a crossing in there, and then let's bring our traffic manager, come over here and say no crossing there. Thank you very much. And then we have to remove the markings over there. Yes, thank you. And there we go. So apart from what's currently happening here, I'll add the traffic light later on again. I just want this to start moving a little bit more. But yeah, so like traffic can actually leave from here. This was all getting stuck, so now it should be all right. Cool, now this little area in here. Oh, quite a lot of people in this school. Well, half of capacity, but there's quite a lot of people in there. So for this area, I'm thinking that it's time that we do some rocks in here. Let's see what would look good and not like a humongous size. Something a little bit smaller, like this. Maybe this? No. This one. No, that's too big. Oh, I always have such trouble to find like the rocks that I want. That's alright, I guess. And that can also explains why we have like an elevated pathway in here. That'll be cheaper to build other than the going through the ground and removing all the rocks over there. So yeah, I am happy with this. Now I still feel like we need some ground cover over there. Like in here. maybe over there, overgrowing a little bit on the pavement. And I'll put it over here and then move it around. There. Yes, that's okay for me. And another one over there. And why do I have a house in here? Or a commercial building, like, excuse me, go away. So now we are stuck in here. All right, that's not gonna work. So let's do it properly then. Give me this. I will restart around, oh, so many people. Around here, I guess. Then we go, hold up. Why we are high up? Good question. But then we go up probably 5, go up 8, cross like this, please, and go back down. I have to move this back a little bit because that's looking pretty ugly. But let me fix this as well. This should be elevated. Then we can get the node from here. Make this the same height as that one. Is this way too high? So maybe I'll grab the same height as this one. It's still too high. Wow. There, looks a little bit better. And we move this back a little bit as well. And maybe move this one back a little bit. And I'll remove this crossing in there. So removing crossing or node, there we go. Why is everyone walking away? The bus stop is still there. Come back. And now everyone is going through there, which is a lot better. I also have to fix this. Coming in here. And what's going on in there? Ah, I see what's going on in there. I think that'll be all right. And there we go. Look at how many people we do have here. Now, I feel like I should maybe do something different in here. Because like this is not looking good, right? So I will work with this a little bit. Let me pause the game and think about this slightly better. Let me see where everyone is going. We have a lot of people just turning right here and crossing the road over there. And from there, they're going everywhere. I'm actually thinking if this wouldn't be a case that we stay up and we have a bus stop in here, which we have people coming to. Maybe let's do this. Let me remove all that. I will bring those over there a little bit. I think that'll be more than enough. Then let's pick this up again. And oops, wrong thing. This one. Hey, please give me this. Or not. Don't give me that. Bring this over here. Maybe I should turn on guidelines again. So I can do something like that. Not exactly like that. So I'll go up a little bit. I'll go like this. Maybe just like that. Yeah, why not? And then from this area, actually let me level that before I even do this. I'll get the same height as over there. Hopefully it's still high enough. No, it's not. Go up, please. Yeah, we have to go up a little bit here. So now we have room for all the trucks. And I'm feeling like going all the way over there. Although I would like to change this a little bit. Like here, and then we go back and connect. And now this looks terrible. So we grab all this, bring this over there, that, and then we can slope things. Yeah, it's slightly better. Maybe if I do all the way there. Yeah, I think I'm happier with this one. Good. Now we have the option to bring people from here to there. We're creating like some sort of pedestrian highway in here, right? And this needs to be straight. What we also need is a way for them to go to this crossing where they are using and come to the bus stop. So let's do that for them. Now, a few options here. We can do this, we can do this, and then we can do this, but in a straight line. This would be 4 units. That's not the best thing that I ever done. I think I'll change that slightly. Maybe let's start with this. Make this sloped, please, which I'll do the same over there, and maybe the same over here. All these corners, so they will all look slightly better. It's still a little bit weird over here though, and I'm not happy about that. So if I bring those two further back, we'll lose 1 tree on the left side, but I think we will survive that. This one, no, that's still not good enough. Unless if I bring this over there and then I do something like that. Yeah, that looks better actually. All right. But it gives me one problem here. How do I get then at this junction? I could bring this down over here and remove this building, which I didn't want to. Or I bring them actually over here. And then they have to walk and cross over there. That's an idea. Yeah, let's try something here. Or maybe no, not there. This would be 3. Actually, even less. Yeah, that won't look good. All right. If anyone has any suggestions, I would love to hear. I'm in a pickle here. I'll have to fix this as well, because this is like right straight into the train line over there. I could bring another one in here that will connect there, but then again, that won't look very good. I think we will lose this building and we do something a little nicer in here. And then they don't even need to cross this road, which is pretty busy, but they have access to all this area. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. So for this one, we need to go slightly back, maybe up a little bit. And we need to make sure, well, let me see if I have everything in place here so I can unpause the game. Yeah, it seems like it's all right. There you go, everyone going to the pathway, that's fantastic. A lot of people walking here, that's great. And yeah, now they use this if they want to use that other side. Because then, yeah, they could even use the pathway and go through here. Like, they don't need to actually use that side. I would do that though, if I was then. So, in here, what do we need? We definitely need a good fence. Now, do we need one completely closed fence, or do we need something that could be slightly more open, like this one? Let me put that down and see how that looks first. Oh, if I press the right buttons, I can see it. So yeah, it's not too bad. I think that works for the train station. Let's use it. So, all right, let me first remove it from there. Second, remove all the guidelines from here. And we started from there. And we can hopefully go straight over there. And it's not like the best place for the fence to go, but I will allow that. I think that makes sense, but that's okay. And in here, what I'll do, I'll just connect. Thank you for that. I think we can connect over there. And maybe just move it around a little bit. Yeah. There we go. That's working. Now, this should be cement or pavement. So let's bring these. Oh, no. I hate when it does that with the terrain, like, oh, let's do all this. And then go a little bit further over there. And there we go, I guess. Maybe can even remove a little bit from here. Oh, fantastic. Oh, we got this little bit here. For this one, what we could do, let me think about that. We can hide this just under the bridge over there. That's fine. And all right, we have a fence over here. Let's keep working on the fence. Jack's saying that in such compact places, a staircase overpass would be ideal. Sadly, the game doesn't have stairs. Yeah, that's a shame, and I completely agree with you. That'll be my first option there, to just have like a staircase bringing down. There was an asset that I used before for staircase, but it was actually awful. You had to actually put them connected to the road, and it would create like a bridge, and you wouldn't be able to change the place of that bridge or what was even happening with that. So yeah, unfortunately that was not so good. And now I just noticed one thing here. Ooh. Can I change? Unlock segment, that's not what I want. Nodes, split nodes. Invert segment mode, yeah. Yes, because the fence was on the wrong side there, so I have to move that around. Now, this protects people from getting in, right? So these sort of spikes that you have here at the top, they should face outwards, not inwards. Otherwise, it actually gives you some support to get in, and that's not what we want. For here, what we just need to fence the place and finish this area up. I would say that a fence all the way over there might be okay, or maybe not. Feels like a little bit too much there. Do I have a gate? If I had a gate in there, that would be perfect. Industrial gate. And let me do this one. Thank you. I can pick this up and what is that? Is that a prop? Yeah. Well, that won't make sense if I add a gate this size in here. There is nothing for me to gate it. So yeah, leave it without anything. Just having the fence over here for this area, it's more than enough. As like it's all open, there is no point in doing that. Okay, this is looking good. Again, pedestrians are slowing it down considerably. Yeah, most of the problems we're having here are because of pedestrians, which is a shame, but and I've seen a lot of people just driving through here as well, like, come on people. Anyway, let's finish this area and move on. So what I want to do here, maybe these three, giving me just one place. Now I did something taller in there, although what is that issue that we just hit? I'll put a tree over there, just in case. Now going back here, maybe we just go with shrubs in there. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. And then this is too big for this area. You know what? Might work in there. Give it an extra layer. And I might do just a line of flowers in here as if it was like part of the building at the back. Thank you. And one more. There. Just so it's like a nice detail for the courthouse in there. And then I'm missing one thing for here. And I can't put my finger on what that is. Let me see. Yeah, okay. I'll be happy with that one. And maybe another one here. Nice. There we go. There's someone walking through the to the hidden pathway in there. Just cutting the corner and getting on a car in the main avenue. Great. That's all you need to see. For this area though, we could do something like this. Let me see. Let's start with the flowers. Give me this one, please. Thank you. And then we go on a line there. We can't fit too much in there, but I think that'll be more than enough. Yeah, that's okay. The only odd thing here is this pavement going into that area. This is so odd. Doesn't make any sense for me. It just feels like this is actually making a curve when it's not. So yeah. I can't fit too much in there, can we? No, I don't think so. I would like though to maybe put this down a little bit. Just so the terrain is slightly level. There we go. And then probably a larger tree in here, maybe an acacia tree in there. Yes, it fits over there. By the way, this is an Australian tree, if you haven't seen that already. Pretty nice and interesting flowers. And some ground cover just to finish this up. This is too dense for this area. I want something like this. And maybe over there as well. There, why not? And then this will go all the way around here, I think. Yeah, like again, I want this to be looking a little bit overgrown in this area. I think that makes sense. And then we have, well, two spots. We have this one and that one. But is the... Let's just finish this and then we go back there. So for this area, I think it's pretty easy area, this one. I might just do a few trees in there. Might move them around a little bit just to make sure that they are spaced more evenly. There we go. And now for the statue in here, I think we should keep the theme going with those little bushes in there. If I can find them. I don't think that's what we need here. It should be something a little bit larger. You know what? This size is good enough for me. Oh, I really want to put one more in there. Yes. Maybe no. No, I didn't like that. I think that was just too much. So let's try something else. Too much. Those look like a little bit more part of the park, so I think they work better in there on our industry statue. So yeah, that works. Then we go at the back here and do the same over there. We have this space. We don't have anything in there. I think I want to add some offices in there. I think that'll be a good area for it. And you know what? Just in here, just because of the warehouse and the train station, I think it would make more sense to have offices in there instead of a industry. This is nothing. This one we can leave that open and add some. We have a pathway in there already, so maybe extend this a little bit. Everyone's coming this way anyway, so why not? And then we do something like this. Yeah, slightly better. And then, oh, you know what? I want to use more of the bamboo trees. Doesn't need to be everywhere, but I want to make like a couple of clusters in there. And yeah, I think that looks okay. In this one, same level, so we don't have that weird gap over there. And then we might need something that's not so overgrown. Oh, maybe I know what we can do that. This one. And oh, that bare space there is annoying me. So what I'll do here, I'll just do this, right? Thank you. Thank you. And there we go. There you go. I think that's good enough. And from here, well, we're still missing a couple of things in there. So let's go and use our cherry bushes in there. Even there, actually, it works. If I can fit one in there, I think I can move it around. That's a prop, isn't it? No. Oh, that's a tree. All right. There. And maybe another one just over there. Okay, that doesn't look too bad, and this area is starting to look a little bit more alive. And I like that. All right, so let's keep going. Now for this part here, it feels like we could do something a little bit different in here. I want to add this in there, in the corner. For some reason, I can move it up. All right. So you go there, and maybe you go there, and we move that up. I think we need one more in here, and then we move that up. Yeah, good enough. A little bit of trash at the corner in there, and this is a trash container which should go, well, you know what, we'll have to just at the back here. I think that'll make sense. And then, well, what is this? Trash pile. Oh. Can we make this like a big pile of rubbish? And put like trash news on the wall over there. No, that's not exactly what we want or need over there. There and there. Right, might be enough, I guess. And maybe just a little bit more over here, just so we complete the space, and then everything else would be probably just some weeds. Let's see how that looks. Oh, if I put that in there, give me one that's not so large. I have this one, but that's not the color that I want. Yeah, that's too much. This is small. I think we can do it over there and maybe over there. And that is a bit mix of like vegetation and rubbish that was there, and everything is growing and everything is wrong over here, so it doesn't look nice at all. And I might even add one more in there, like there is a couch just over here. Not a nice area at all. I wouldn't recommend you come in here. So how do I finish this? Yeah, and I think it might be good there. Maybe just a tree over here, not such a big one. But one there, and when you look close, you can see what's happening there. So if you're crossing the pathway here, you can see all the trash near the train station over there. That's sad to see, but you know, it brings some realism to this area. It's not something I usually do in my cities, but well, it's always worth giving it a try, right? Okay, we now... Oh, we still have a lot to go. We didn't do much. Did this area, this one, all the way over here, here, and there. I feel like we need to fill this gap in here now. And again, I think an easy way to do that is just doing this. And that'll be more than enough. I could add one in there as well. Yeah, this is good. And over here, now I just feel like we might need a couple of trees in here. Just because we added everywhere around, and well, it looks better this way. Now for these, I feel like we should actually connect a pathway all the way from there to where? I think that's the question. If I force this to go through the middle, we can go all the way there. And then I can bring this, yes, it connects, good. Go down a little bit. And it's all connected over there. Now this, I think I'll just go straight and connect in here. Like, it doesn't need to be anything too fancy, especially in this area. But then we have this nice connection here at the back, and it's lovely. Now, that's good, but what do we do at the sides in there? I think we can use some of the flowers that we have. If we go over here, I think the white one would be quite nice there. Let me do a line of those. And I'll do the same over here. Maybe one more, just in case. Yeah, there you go. Like, it's not too much, but it gives you something different. When you look at it, it's not so bad. Which then brings me to this area. Can we add something with a little bit more color in here? Like, we could use this one over there. Why not? And then I think the bamboos in here would be good actually. We can use the clusters. And maybe those in there. Just one over there, and then everything else is ground cover. I think that's good. And for ground cover here, I think I want to do a mix slightly different from what we've been doing. And you'll see what I mean in a second. So we have this high vegetation, right? And then we mix with those. And this actually looks pretty cool when you do it like that. And then we go on this side, move over there. Just want to make sure that some of them go under the pathway over there. And some around here. Over there. There you go. I think that's good enough. And looks like a bunch of small weeds in there as well. And for this area, like with all the trash that we have in here, I think that makes sense. And this is a bit more fancy because you do have the courthouse connecting to this, so it does make sense. Oh, look at how many people. Still have a lot of people waiting here. Let me take a look at this. So we had 400 people. I've increased the number from, I think, 10 vehicles to 60. And it cleared out the whole bus stop. But now we have even more. I think we have to do an episode to actually bring some mass public transportation to these people to where they are going. And just to give you an idea on what's actually going on there. Hold on, where is the bus? Yeah, in here. Bring me the line, and then we go to the bus stop, which is this one. If we take a look at where they are going, right? As you can see, they are going in a few places over here. They are going everywhere over here. And the problem is they don't have direct access to that. So the easiest way for them is to take the bus from here to the bus station in there, where then they walk to the metro station over here and go over there. Or they could actually get to this metro station and use this pathway that connects them over there. I don't know why they don't use this. This should be slightly faster for them, but they prefer to use the bus to go there. So I don't know, maybe I think on the next episode I will actually take a look at that and make some sort of direct connection for them over there. I think that will help us quite a lot. But yeah, this is looking good. So we have all this area. We still have like all this area at the back here, but I think that'll be, I'll leave this for another episode. I want to add some trees over here. Where is that big one? And I think that's the one. Yeah. Two of those, and maybe some smaller in there. And it looks slightly better. But yeah, as you can see, this area now is looking a lot better, with more details, with more vegetation, with more things happening. I just feel now looking at this that we might need something in this area. And let's look at that. I think those clusters will work quite well in here. Yeah, I can go back a little bit over there and this should be alright. Yes, that looks much better. And then this is good. Alright, I am enjoying this. Now the vegetation on the right side, the park on the left side, and it looks quite cool. Have all the trees, and if you keep going, we then have the fence for the cargo station over there. We have the new pathway crossing the road, and back to the new fence as well behind the water treatment. Actually, the fence for the water treatment is from the asset itself. But yeah, I like this new crossing over here. It looks pretty busy and pretty cool. And with, the amount of people coming out of this metro station, this is just so pleasing to see. I think one more thing here that I might do is just make this like that, then we level this, and finally we use this one so we can make that sloped. I think I made this one before, but I can always do that again. This one too, and this one, just to make sure. Yeah, so this does look slightly better. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm certainly happy with this area, and especially like trying this garbage a little bit in the corners there at the back of the cargo station. Like, why not, right? We have to try new things and see how they look, and I think they look all right there. Although it's trash, but it fills the place. It's something different, and it does look like it's part of that area. I think it's something in some cities you might expect to see there. Maybe just waiting for the council or the government to come and clean up the space. But yeah, it is what it is. So I do hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this. If you haven't already, please leave a like, that helps me a lot. And if you want to see more live streams, they happen on every Saturday at 8 p.m. on Australian Eastern Standard Time. And subscribe to my channel so you can get notified when that happens or when new videos come up, which is basically every day. So thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.